Loman uses intelligent voice agents built on Twilio's voice infrastructure to handle calls for restaurants. Its AI places orders, manages reservations, and processes payments.
I'm Christian Wiens. I'm the founder and CEO of Loman AI. We build voice AI for restaurants. Phone calls are still around 30 to 50% of revenue that comes into a restaurant. So most of that is through orders, right, for pickup or delivery, or a reservation, right, covers. A lot of people might think that online ordering has just completely washed away phone calls, right? But it hasn't. Phone calls are still a massive part of what a restaurant has to deal with every day, but also it's a massive part of the revenue that they're getting. And so what makes it so difficult is you need to pay somebody to answer the phone. You need to pay them to take the order. They have to take the order correctly. It could be busy. People are rushing around. People call restaurants all the time for non-revenue related things, like, are you open on Sunday, right? Like, they don't want to go to Google and look, but they're still taking the same amount of time, the same amount of money and labor away from that restaurant. Somebody has to pick up that phone. People don't just adapt and only go online and only come into the store to eat. So restaurant owners still have to take phone calls. They still represent 30% of their business, and they still put a strain on the front of house staff. So at Loman, we build AI voice agents that handle 100% of calls for restaurants. It can take orders, book reservations, answer common questions, process payments in a secure way, right? It can do everything that a front of house employee can do, but even better than a front of house employee can do. We build production ready, industry best voice AI for restaurants. And Twilio actually has really made that possible with all of their tooling. We don't have to disrupt the restaurant at all. I mean, the point of the company is actually to help automate for the restaurant and make things easier, right? So instead of asking restaurants to rip out the existing systems that they're already using, we plug directly into their phone setup, just using a Twilio voice and like the SIP trunking, right? So calls can flow directly into their phone number, right? The AI handles that conversation and everything just starts working end to end in the background. We can get a restaurant onboarded, live, set up, tested all in 24 hours. Them to start getting value right away, and customers to get a smooth experience from the very beginning. Maybe the most rewarding experience I've had throughout this whole company was Halloween. So it was November 1st. One of my restaurant owner customers called and he said, last night was the first night I was able to take my two young kids who are like 5 and 8 or something trick-or-treating ever, because I was able to leave the restaurant early on one of the busiest nights at a pizza restaurant. I think another thing on the diner side, we get a sampling of people that call our AI and they say, am I talking to a human or am I talking to an AI? Right? This happens frequently because they got through this whole call not knowing. The only way that they know that they're talking to an AI is that the AI isn't short with them. It never puts them on hold, right? It remembers everything that they say. It's always upselling, right? That's probably one of the biggest things I've seen, how we're changing the customer of the restaurant's experience.